little bit of a controversy right out there right now with Michigan's medical marijuana laws. Apparently, there's some doctors in our state that have allowed 44 children, including some that are as young as 10 years old, from 3 to 10, to have medical marijuana cards. Some people are a little bit concerned about that.
Yeah, and as Joel was saying, from 17 all the way down to 7 years old. It's still unclear, though, why what the medical conditions of the children. They haven't been released or anything like that, or how they're actually taking the drug. But it has a lot of people talking whether they think that kids should be able to, use medical marijuana for medical purposes, or whether it's just a horrible idea and it influences drug use. Let's go over to Jared. We have a lot of comments this morning on our Facebook page and website. Jared?
Yes, certainly. So we posted it this morning, and there's a little bit more information on our website here. I'll pull up the story we posted right here. A couple of links here, kind of references to kind of see how the law came about when Michigan passed the medical marijuana law, and also an interesting story in the Detroit Free Press that I want to get to really quick before I read a couple comments. Here's a picture of an actual mom and her son, who I believe is 14 years old. He has seizures, and the mother uses the medical marijuana to control seizures. He doesn't smoke it. He puts it, or she puts it in his food, and he digests it. So there you go. These parents don't have their kids lighting stuff up in the backyard to control these seizures, as we talked about earlier. Here's a great comment, actually 2 really good comments. I won't read the whole thing, but these are 2 really good comments coming off each other. Let's get to Amber's right quick. I agree 100% with Stacy, who said, yes, this should be legal. I don't smoke, but if one of my kids were that ill, I would give it to them before anything else. It starts as a seed when put in the ground, basically putting on the whole point that, it's a natural grass that kind of grows. And also Stacy, right underneath that, kind of commented right back, Michelle, you are right about people who just want to smoke it. I think it should be legal for adults to use it that way too, not me personally, but I take care of my mom. She had a stroke 9 years ago, paralyzed on one side, and is in pretty much constant pain. Her doctor recommended getting the card, but I was unsure since she'd never tried it before, so I acquired edible candy for her to try, and she swears by it, with her muscles hurting all the time and her limbs on the paralyzed side get really stiff. The candy relaxes her, and we also have a rub that we use on her joints and muscles. So there you go, 2 very personal stories shared, and Stacy with a great story on her mom talking about, how it's not necessarily just for smoking. There's other ways to do it. You can rub it, and you can also digest it as well, but a very, very interesting topic, guys.
What do you think, Janet?
Never heard of the rub, but yeah, I mean, a lot of people, especially for children and people that can't even smoke if they have lung problems, things like that. I think, for kids, it's obviously a parent's decision. I don't feel like they should feel grief in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, and exactly. And apparently, even with that mother in the Free Press, the kid probably doesn't even know that he's taking it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.